Africa grows food but can't feed itself. India feeds over 1 billion people with less land. So what happens when these two powerhouses join forces to transform agriculture? Food insecurity, climate change, global conflicts. All these challenges are hitting Africa's agriculture hard. But a powerful partnership is quietly reshaping the future of agriculture across the continent, and it starts with India. Stick around to discover how these two regions are working together to beat hunger, create jobs, and build a more sustainable food future, not just for Africa, but for the world. Africa has a lot of land, yet agriculture contributes only 15% to its GDP, despite employing nearly 2/3 of its workforce. Why? The reasons are many. Unpredictable weather with droughts and floods on the rise, over-reliance on rainfall, poor infrastructure and limited access to credit and technology, and huge post-harvest losses, sometimes exceeding 30%. All this leads to a dangerous dependence on food imports. Up to $50 billion worth a year, expected to hit $110 billion soon. When global crises disrupt supply chains, food prices skyrocket. In sub-Saharan Africa alone, food costs jumped nearly 24% between 2020 to 2022. But Africa isn't standing still. The African Union and African Development Bank are pushing back with bold initiatives. Feed Africa aims to lift 320 million people out of hunger and unlock $100 billion agribusiness sector. CAADP, on the other hand, promotes sustainable land use, better market access, and stronger research and innovation. These are ambitious goals, but achieving them needs more than policies. It needs powerful partnerships. And India is rising as a key ally in this transformation. Through government loans, training, and technology, India is helping African nations improve farming systems, build food processing centers, and boost mechanization. From Angola to Malawi, Indian credit is funding tractors, irrigation, and even vocational training hubs. But it's not just governments. Indian private companies are investing heavily across Africa. Zimgold and Surface Wilmar are leading edible oil production in Zimbabwe. Varun Beverages has poured $250 million into bottling and food processing. And ETG Group works in countries such as Tanzania, Kenya, Malawi, Mozambique, Nigeria, and South Africa, recently winning support for a woman-led agricultural initiative. So India's model, meaning integrating smallholder farmers using affordable tech and cutting post-harvest losses, is making a real difference. And I've also read that during droughts in Zimbabwe and Malawi, India sent thousands of tons of rice and also some agricultural equipment. NGOs like SCWE, or SEVA as I would read it, empower African women using Indian grassroots models, building resilience from the ground up, and through trilateral programs with FAO, USAID, and the UK, India is sending experts, offering training and sharing best practices. So India and Africa both face climate shocks, youth unemployment, and food insecurity, but they also share incredible potential. So the next time you hear about food shortages or climate despair, remember, there is hope growing quietly, in tractors shared, seeds grown, and knowledge passed hand to hand across continents. Thanks for watching.